Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video will be very interesting video because today I am going to tell you a new thing. Yes guys, as I always say you everything, so today's video also a different video. So as I just doing my daily things when I just playing games with my friends, lot of friends, and then one of my friends came to me and he said that I read in class 6, and now he said that Pratik, come here. I was shocked why he calling me like this. For this I just go near him, and then he told me that did you read the first chapter of our class 6 book story? And then I said no, in the morning I just making the video, for that I did not get any time. And then he said me that but I read this story is very beautiful story. The story's name is the Practic Homeworks. And I also said, so practice homework, this story has another type of name, so can you please tell me what happened in this story? And then he said me the whole thing. So today I am going to tell you the story. This story is very interesting story, and you also can learn lot of things from this story. Like this story also can learn you lots of things. So let's start this story. So once upon a time there was a boy. He this story I am going to not tell you the story, I am going to explain you what happened in practice homework. You also lots of who watching my videos, they also read in class 6, so this can help you. This can help us to can understand the story and also understand the question answer of the story. So let's start this story. So there was a boy, our main character is Practic. So there was a boy Practic. Now Practic don't do his homework. Practic did not do his homework. He always tried to play Nintendo and also basketball instead of his homework. His every teachers, his parents also told him that Practic, do homework or you won't learn a thing. You can't do anything in your life. You will be a loser in your life. But Practic don't care them. Sometimes he feels that he reading books, writing things, it is so boring. They are not work in our life. Sometimes Practic thought like this, and so he always every day as he came back to his home, he came back to his home again to his school, and then he was very bored in the time because he read lots of books, he read lots of sentences, and then he came back to from school, and then he just think, now my semester is start, what I have to do now. He just think. There are lots of questions came into Practic's mind, that what have to do now, what he will do for his semester in till 35 days. And then he was just walking like this with the bag, and then he suddenly saw his cat. Practic has a pet cat, the cat playing with a small a elf. First time Practic thought that will be a doll, and then he just doing his work. Suddenly he heard a soft voice that help me Practic, help me, the cat will eat me. Practic was surprised. He saw to the old elf. Now he understand. Practic thinking this is a doll. This is not a doll. This is a elf. Now what is meaning of elf? Elf means a short kind of pupil. Practic also don't know from where he came. For this he was think, who is this? He go on a deeper thinking, and then suddenly the elf said, Practic, if you help me, then I will grant your one wish. Practic was surprised. Now he their idea flashed into his mind. Now he understand that what he have to do. His all question, he get the answers of his questions. And then he said to the elf that you are truth, you say the truth, or you won't do this. And then the elf said, yes, I am saying the truth, I will do everything what you tell me, but please help me first. And then Practic said, okay, I am helping you. For this the Practic get out his cat and he take the elf, and now he said, now elf, you have to do what I will say you. And then the elf said, now what, say me, I will do anything. And then Practic said, now you have to complete my semester. for 35 days because I can't do any study. I also bored from study. The study is not made for me. Practice said to the elf, and now elf said, what I have to do, please, like say me clearly. And then Practice said, you have to do my homeworks, my studies for the 35 days till my semester. And then the elf was gone in deeper thought. He just did some activities. He pushed his lip and he kicked out in the floor. Now what he do? The elf also don't know what he studied, but he said, okay, as I say you, I have to do it, and I will do that. And now Practice and the elf started reading books for day and night. The elf did not know anything about the human history. When the elf sat down for his homework, Practice homework, then he called out Practice, come, solve my question. What is the human history? What is the human being? The elf always said that the elf always say question to Practice. Now Practice also bored in the time because he have to answer the all question. For this he understand the elf, that now elf, you always say me some questions, I will give you a dictionary. And then the elf said, no, I can't read the dictionary. Now I will question you and you have to answer me. And then in that time, what do Practice do? For this, Practice always give the answer to the elf, and then the elf always listen to Practice. And in the middle time, Practice also do some homework of his own. Like he also read some lines. He also read the stories. And the elf here and here. Like I always say that always try to read stories. And when Practice read the stories, then he also understand the question answer. Now the Practice started understand the question answer so for the elf. Now elf also happy. Now the elf came on the maths. Now when the elf came on the math, Practice was helpless in that time because the elf did not know the 1 2 also in the math. The elf always say that what is table, what is table says, tell me, and then every time he always say what is subtraction, what is addition, tell me. And then the Practice have to tell him everything. And now after a half month, the elf say to the Practice every day that Practice, go to the library and give me some books. I have to read. I will read everything with you. Come and help me reading the books. Now Practice also say I am going. He'll buy lots of books from the library. And then the elf and the Practice started reading whole night. Also the Practice always read the stories, everything, and the elf always listen. And then when the Practice go to the school, when in the next day when Practice go to school, his eyes was very and also his eyes was very weak in that time because he always read the books in the whole day, long, day or night also with the elf. And then what the elf can do, and the Practice also have to do all things. And now it is the semester is end of Practice. Now the Practice go to school and then he write all the question answer in the school. And when he started writing the question answer, he feel that they are so easy. And then Practice do everything and he came back to home. And then he said to the elf, my exam is good, but I don't know what I can do. I know nothing. Everything will be wrong. But the elf said, don't take tension, Practice, everything will be good. And now Practice and the elf also very happy in that time. They started playing with one another. And then the last day of the semester, it is the end day of the semester. It was 35. 35 days is end of the Practice, the elf do the whole semester of the Practice. And now it is the time to go back the elf in his home. For this, when Practice is wake up, and it is the day of the report card of the exam, the answer sheet of the exam, the results. And now when Practice is woke up, he just take his desk and he go away in the school. And then the elf is just wake up, and then the elf is silently go in the back door of the Practice home, and he slipped down and he went away, he was vanishing that time. And now practice go to school, and then practice saw that he is the topper boy in his class. Every question of practice is right. Everyone was shocked. Practice, like their classmates say, everyone said, practice, how is this possible? You are the topper in our class. Practice was shocked. Practice don't know what you have to say like he. And then like his teachers, practice parents also give him lots of prize, and they also say, now practice good boy is good boy, practice do anything. And now when practice came back to his home, like in his room, to say thanks to the elf, he saw that the elf is like that there was no elf, because it is the last day of the elf. So now the elf was gone, and practice also happy. Now the practice get a new attitude. He always do his homework at a time. He always reads book, reads stories, and also everything. And his maths also good in that time. And now also he always take care of his health, and also he like always, and he always go to his home. He take great care of his room and also everything. And now guys, now my story is end. My friend like say that everything he say, he explained me very beautifully, and I also understand. Now I tell you the whole story. Now comment please how is the story. Now guys, I think that I have to end this video. If you like this story, so please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon, like this video. To a great mind, nothing is little. See you in the next video. Thank you.